Hey, we're not bleeding. Oh, hey, we are live. I was just reading this.
It's not my time of the month yet.
I was about to say that's very insensitive.
I was reading this and I wasn't sure. No, you're good. I wasn't sure how to take it. I wasn't sure if that meant I giggle at too much, or you knew how giddy I was over a teaser for a trailer, 18 seconds. We're gonna get to it, but I was so giddy like a fucking schoolgirl at this teaser, and I'm assuming that's what you're referencing. I'm not completely sure, but holy crap! If I giggle too much in some of the previous videos and live streams and stuff, it's because I have a lot of fun. Damn.
Yeah. Remember that? That was the good old complaint back in the day. That one dude would complain about you.
Stop fucking laughing or whatever he said.
Yeah.
Oh man. Dang. You're awesome, Garza.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Damn, man. Now I want to give you a pandemic hug.
Yeah. I guess now we got to be nice to him. That sucks. Hey, we're early on our standards, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
We have a 15-minute give or take, all right? So
we like to let the viewers, kind of build up or something like that. It's an algorithm thing that I heard.
Yeah, you got to let them build up. That's why you got to delay a little bit. Exactly. Anticipation. It's like, just imagine that Bulls music, the shit and stuff, like just as we're coming out,
And now your comic movie marks.
Exactly. There you go. I almost feel like playing it. I think I'm gonna try here. Hold on.
Nevada. Is that a joke? We can't tell time or something? Or I mean, it's
we
accurate,
can't count.
But we can't count. Or can we? We're from Nevada. We're great at counting.
Okay, here we go.
Did you find it?
Man, now God damn it, pause, you asshole thing. There we go. Share screen. I have no idea if this is gonna get us immediately kicked off for playing shit, but Chrome
exactly. Tab. We already started the stream.
Share audio.
California here. Welcome.
There you go, guys.
Here we go.
That's what happens when we're about to hit live, man.
Do they still use this? I love how you just type in Bulls theme song and it just knows. Yeah, we're getting ready.
Yeah, see, this is it right here, man. This is like just before we hit live.
Got to get pumped. All right. We're ready. All right.
Ready? Yeah. You feeling it? You feeling it now, guys?
I could swear that you were just doing a night at the Roxbury. Hold on. Can I even do it?
All right. Well, if we didn't get pulled down from that,
no kidding.
I don't know how sensitive that thing is. I have no idea if they can copyright that or not, but
it wouldn't surprise me. You are awesome. And you just gave us about that. That's equal to a Starbucks drink easily. Actually, that's like a tall Starbucks $5. But thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate it. I'm drinking some tea. Stay awake as well if my eyes are a little red. It's been a long week.
I wonder, can you still hear the music if I do this?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So we'll just have it in the background of the live stream.
We're just going to play it this whole time, guys.
I knew you guys were pumped. On loop. I knew you guys were pumped.
There we go.
Starting. Weighing. I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh.
Oh, shit.
Standing at a tall, very tall, 5'7". That is tall, women, ladies.
All right, so, man, I may have to get water before this. I got like a
I guess so.
Hold on, Shane, carry the show for a sec. I gotta get water. I didn't get water before it came out.
We're fucked.
Do I need to play the Bulls music while you?
yeah. Let's keep some of the mojo. Well, I came somewhat prepared. I got some tea for my throat. It's a black tea. Just that's the way I like it. Oh, I thank you. We are having a ton of fun with this. It takes a lot of work, but to go back to just reliving all of this stuff is entertaining, frustrating, hilarious, nostalgic, everything. It's fantastic. And Matt did an amazing job at editing this. We appreciate the kudos, credible editing. He did a fantastic job. I pretty much helped with obviously the audio, my side, the scripts, kind of formatting some of it. But Matt was a genius. Did all the editing. Did a fantastic fucking job. Take 5. Damn, man. Oh, Shane's got it. Take 5. We're out. We're out. Oh, does it look like I'm in a bulking face? Yeah. Oh, my forehead's in a bulking face. Damn. I thought you're saying I was in a bulking face for a second. I'm like, get those.
All I heard was forehead. I was like,
yeah, that's all you needed to hear.
All right. So as I queue up, I can't do both. Okay. I just wanted to keep playing this, man. God damn, this is good. You want a refund? Oh, well.
No refunds.
Yeah, no refunds. You're in it now.
Yep. We're in a pandemic. We're a small business. So, no refunds.
Nope.
Should have read the fine print. That's your fault.
Yep. You're fucked now. All right. So let's do this thing. Obviously, I guess it shouldn't be a shock. What are we going to talk about first? Boom. All right.
Marvel, WandaVision.
Tobey Maguire is going to be playing.
Exactly. Is that a thing? Is that a real thing? I don't know.
Well, that's what one of our topics are, Shane. Way to be on it.
Tobey Maguire? Oh. Well, I'll just drop out and you can carry it at that point. I'll go take a piss or something.
Because the evil mouse is taking over. Anyway.
I guess.
Well, so just as he did for the fandom trailer, Zack Snyder is giving us mini teasers of what's leading up into that big trailer. It's going to be on February 14th, Love Day. You know, everybody, you know, whatever that thing is. I can't do it.
I'm going to be loving myself a lot after that trailer comes out.
Oh, man. Yeah, no women on Sunday, baby. Woo-hoo. Me and the 5 friends got it all taken care of.
Oh, man.
Oh. The hell was that? Oh, anyway, sorry. Okay, so I guess let's just check this out right away here. I guess I'll just let it play through. It's 18 seconds, then we'll go back and break it down.
All right, so, perfect.
Here we go. For anybody that for some reason has not seen it, here we go. I'm just gonna let it play again.
This was me. Like, just while I was working, had it off on the side. Just it kept looping.
All right.
Oh man.
So let's break down the first thing here. 3 days. So that means
if today is February 11th,
in 3 days we're gonna get more.
Yes.
But the official Zack Snyder's Justice League account has already said wait till tomorrow. So they're already building the hype too. So I think just like before, we're gonna get a bunch of like small teasers leading up into the trailer. And man, the music, man, the music's back. DC's music is back, baby. Like this is when we were talking about when we did our last episode of the Big Bang, the Road to Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I was listening to all the trailers and all the stuff, the music again, and all that crap. I was like, man, that's just how you fucking sell a trailer with that music, and you know, and it kind of felt like it fell apart. You know, Wonder Woman 1984 had that cool fucking, what was that? I forgot that band's name, but anyway, something blue or whatever. You know, that was kind of cool, little remix edition of that and stuff. But you know, you felt like you never really got that big feel
it's
again.
Been a while. Yeah. It has. It's been a while, and unfortunately, we had to get the Hans Zimmer or the Junkie type themes and scores in different movies, and that was one of the my favorite parts of what was the last X-Men. Now I'm blanking on it. Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
That's the score was awesome, but yeah, it's been a while since we've had this, and it's so perfect. And this teaser only 18 seconds long, and I was like, holy shit. And I won't say what happened after I saw the Superman part, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But man, it is.
All right, Marcus, just for you, I'll play it again.
Boom. Oh yeah, I forgot New Mutants was the last X-Men movie. I actually did not see that one. So
no, you didn't. I've seen New Mutants.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh man,
another new member.
Wow, we appreciate you guys,
dude. You guys, thank you for everybody that joins us. But yeah, just damn, fuck. I don't even know how many we have now. Shit, you guys are really building this up. Jesus Christ. Actually making this like a real YouTube channel. This ain't good. We're gonna have standards and shit.
Right? Yeah, no kidding. Standards and shit. Oh man.
Look at that. Look at all those names. You know whose names are missing?
You guys are awesome. At least 2 now. Yeah. Half of them probably dropped out, but
well, didn't Garza eat his fucking Wheaties with the little comebacks? Jesus Christ.
Oh man. All right. So we want to get to breaking this thing down.
Yep. All right. So 3 days, obviously the 14th, Love Day. And man, look at that. We're going to talk about also Steppenwolf slicing the fuck out of everybody, chopping, dicing, knife goes in, guts come out. Knife goes in, guts come out. Like but this is, I would be curious. This is questions I would love to ask Snyder, is that if, say for instance, his 214 cut is the one that came out and we had the older Steppenwolf design and he didn't have some of the liberties that he does now. I'm curious if the axe would still be electrified. I'm curious if that was his plan from the very beginning, or this is something where he wanted to do, but the studio was like, no, we don't need, especially when you look at it. Well, see, this is post Infinity War. So the, what's Thor's freaking axe called again? That thing. Oh man.
And
Stormbreaker.
Yeah.
So it's Stormbreaker. It's fucking Stormbreaker before Stormbreaker.
Right.
So
cooler version.
It's and except this thing is gonna actually like really fuck. He's gonna go for the head very early on and not wait a whole fucking movie to do it. So yeah. Go ahead.
This is the part to me that was interesting. Is this reminds me a lot of the Dark Side. Oh, nice. Cheers, my friends. Cheers.
I just got hot tea.
Cheap plug. Perfect. Got some hot tea as well.
Pip.
But cheerio. But this reminds me a lot of the Dark Side shot. That was changed to Steppenwolf, and now it's almost a very identical type shot is as the Dark Side one. So it's kind of funny how similar type motion, obviously a different weapon probably. I actually really like the coloration and the whole trailer, the way that it is paced out and just the visuals. Oh, look at that. That's so insane.
Look at that. I would love to know. Insane. I would love to know if that lightning was the original plan or not. That's just, I don't know why. That has me some curiosity because the way that the corners that WB cut, like I couldn't see them actually spitting out the CGI, here to do this.
So I saw some people actually online.
It's not the history lesson.
Yeah, this seems to me, without I guess getting too much into it, that this is maybe a part of the Knightmare scene, or shortly before the Knightmare scene, maybe. That we're going to delve into, obviously with the rest of this little teaser part. But I have seen a lot of people that have said, "Oh, it looks like the history lesson." I don't think that's what it's from.
Yeah, I think it's a different moment. I think it's him approving upon something, proving upon the anti-life equation, doing something different. Mm-hmm. I could definitely see that. Now, see, this is where I'm wondering, is this shot actually tied to this shot? Is what I'm wondering.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because this could be the history lesson here and the Dark Side, because you see the ocean here getting pushed around. I mean, this is where the Atlanteans come in and shit like that right there. Is that where they come from to get into this fight? Because this be the Dark Side one? I mean, it looks like the same area. It really does.
Oh, and the editing is is nice. That's what made me think of it of like, okay, it's going to be a setup maybe before the Knightmare portion, you know, because we have the Omega symbol there.
I think I saw someone,
or maybe not.
I think someone said maybe Themyscira, and I could see this maybe being Themyscira, but you know, there's no ships, so maybe it's not the dark side thing because there's no ships around. Yeah. Okay. So okay.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I did not think about that.
Yeah. Now that's the first thing I noticed is like, I don't think this is tied to this. I think this is something different, and this is part of the history lesson. This is Uxas here. So, man, that looks beautiful.
So insane. One of the things that I noticed with this whole teaser, especially when you watch it in HD, it got the feeling of, man, the extra effort and the things that they put into this movie I think are going to be mind-blowing. The graphics, the CGI, the extra money that they allowed Snyder to have to finish this. Even this shot right here, just this shot, and then we'll get to some of the other ones, but it just looks, it's beautiful, man. It is beautiful.
Why would Steppenwolf be smashing the ground if it wasn't for the history? Because one, I don't think Steppenwolf is in this history lesson. We'll start with that. Apparently my printer's making noises. Scared the shit out of me just now. But he could also just be, and like I said, that could be Themyscira, that could be some kind of battle, and he's just hitting the ground to jack everything up. Like this, I don't think that obviously, as we're talking about this right here, I don't think actually ties into this. I think these are two separate things here that are happening. Because this kind of looks like Themyscira a little bit here. This background and stuff. I mean, it's at dawn here. And so, I don't know. We'll have to see. Obviously, it's a 4-hour movie, so we can't be exactly sure. Right. He's not making anything to the ground like that. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're trying. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Garza's just saying all the shit that we're saying. All right.
Just take over. We'll just click on your comments.
Yep. Anyway, boom. So yeah. Anyway, so I think these are two separate things. I honestly do. I think these are two separate moments right here. But god damn, does this look beautiful? And then the Batmobile doing that nice little wheelie. Look at that. That's how it's supposed to look. Not all orange. Not all
terrible.
Not tentacles.
It's awesome.
Purple tentacle thingies coming out of the ground.
Yeah, for no damn reason. For no reason at all.
Artemis right here in the history lesson. Dude, I think I saw somebody pointing it out. Oh,
look at all the parademons.
Yeah, the parademons and stuff like that. I think I don't know. There's a lot of people that want the old parademon look from BVS to be in this. And hopefully that they kind of change that a little bit. And I think someone was trying to point to these as being,
as maybe evidence of that.
Yeah,
Dan Steele, thank you, sir. You're too kind. You're too kind.
And it came and Artemis there, boom. Oh, Diana. I think Garza, if you follow Garza, guys, I think he did a decent breakdown like of this right here, because it looks identical to something she did in the theatrical cut at the end of the movie in the final battle. So I thought that was kind of cool. It looks like they repurposed so many shots to try to fill out
he just added it.
Yeah, okay.
Garza, you're just like the salt and pepper to this show or something.
I guess so. Now he's a member. Now all of a sudden he just he's the third wheel, I guess. Yeah. And look at that look on Diana's face.
One of the things that I'm super excited for. There's a lot, obviously, for this whole movie that I'm excited for. But I just recently watched Batman v Superman again for probably the billionth time over the weekend, and I was so focused in on Diana's, on Wonder Woman's parts, when she's fighting Doomsday, and she's so badass. And I feel like we've kind of missed that. Obviously, we had the Wonder Woman. we had the Wonder Woman movie. We had the No Man's Land scene, but we didn't have quite the fight that she puts up in with Doomsday. And it's not a Snyder type fight. And now
sounds about right. That's a good call,
like
Russ.
That. Yeah.
But it's good to have an intern or two.
I cannot wait to see what she does in this movie. I think she's going to be a badass. She's got, you know, her obviously her sword and shield back, and yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, so hopefully they're more to what that old style is. Yeah, we're in full swing, baby. Here, I can't even get over this. One thing I did realize though, for our next episode, for the Road of Justice League, you know what I realized though is we're gonna have to watch the theatrical cut to do. I have a plan anyway, and we have to watch the theatrical cut to compare it to the ultimate cut.
Yeah,
and I just realized I have no idea, other than having to buy it, how we're gonna watch it, because HBO Max did have it for a little bit, but now they only have the Ultimate Edition. I have no way of watching the theatrical cut for.
I guess I'll have to loan it to you or something.
You have it?
I do have it in physical disc form. That's what when I bought it when it first came out, was in physical disc form. So I don't think it might have digital. I don't know.
That is a good point. Yes, he is an intern that pays us. That's pretty sweet, actually.
We don't pay interns. Well, actually, no one pays interns, but yes, exactly. Snyder's fight scenes, and that's exactly what crossed my mind during the Doomsday battle. Is like they're just so awesome and insanely good, and we haven't quite gotten that same Wonder Woman since, and I can't wait for it.
I don't have the theatrical cut available to me. Shane apparently does.
Yeah,
Batman versus Superman. I don't have.
You mean? Oh, I thought you were talking about Justice League.
No.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, I do have on my Voodoo account. When I bought it came with both.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, fuck that other thing.
We remember a lot of the differences. Or fuck it, we could just watch our old episode. The ultimate breakdown. So terrible.
But there's some other things, because obviously we're gonna have to do some side by side. So I need like the footage and shit like that. So
I do have it. It came with both of them.
I'm probably just gonna have to use the Comic Movie Marks expense account and just buy it, so I can. And so
we're broke. Well, actually, now Garza maybe helps us out, and some of the donations.
Now that Garza's donating $20 to us a month, I mean, we should be good.
Right, exactly. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, look at.
Oh, theatrical cut is in Netflix, so that's helpful.
Where are you at? What country are you in? Because I feel like have never seen that. I've never seen that on Netflix.
I've never looked, to be honest.
I feel like the way my recommendations go, it'd be like the first thing it shows in my face when I get on there.
That's true.
Yeah, see, Justice League's on HBO Max right now, so I get it off. But I got to watch it before they remove it to put the real Justice League on there. So
right, yeah,
we will have to watch that. See, you're in the Philippines, my friend. It's United States Netflix is much different than yours, probably. So unfortunately, yeah. It's not there. So
I might actually have a physical copy of it as well. I'm pretty sure I bought Man of Steel multiple times. I think I may have bought in Batman v Superman a couple times.
Oh, it is unwatchable. If anything's unwatchable, it's crazy. Anyway,
I do feel like before mid-March I want to go back and watch it just for shits and giggles, but it is so brutal to get through.
And then probably
this part
I would say this is probably the most epic scene, right? I think so. I mean, the Steppenwolf part is pretty awesome, but you know, Diana here, pretty fucking awesome. The Batmobile, awesome. But this right here is
real quick, Jose. Yes, you're right. I did not even think about that. I do have Movies Anywhere. And yes, you are right. I might be able to screen pass it to him. You're the man.
Damn, Jose.
So, thank you for this suggestion.
There we go. Okay. So that, at least we got that figured out right now. And live watch. Yeah, we are figuring out, we will just say this now, when the Zack Snyder Justice League does get released. We're trying to figure out what time it's going to get released. And if it's a midnight release for us, we're going to do it live. And we're probably going to pass out and miss half the movie because we're old and shit.
I don't know. So we kind of told this story before, and this was T-minus 8 years ago when Man of Steel came out. Can't believe it's been that fucking long. So we watched. We bought 2 tickets for opening night. Bought them through the Walmart premiere. And went at 6 o'clock.
I just realized what they're all talking about. The way it's blurred.
I was laughing at that. Yeah. I was chuckling when you were talking. But yeah, so we watched the Walmart exclusive back before the releases were exactly back before movies would come out on Thursday. Frequently we watched the Walmart version. When I went and got tickets, we got like the special screening or whatever the hell it was. So we watched that 6 o'clock. Then a little bit later, we go to the midnight showing of Man of Steel. And I can't remember. There were 3 of us there, and I can't remember if all of us fell asleep at some point or one point or another. Again, my point is that was 8 years ago. We couldn't make it through the movie. Now, if it drops at midnight, trying to watch it from midnight, I'm like, I don't know.
Everybody's loving this screen pause.
I guess so.
But yeah, we'll do it. Even if we fall asleep, that's good TV, and people are gonna want to see us just snoring and shit while there's a bunch of noise in the background.
Yeah, no shit.
So
I hate you guys, by the way.
All right, back to the thing. So right here, I mean, just look at this, guys. Okay, so there's so much to break down here. Not only the forehead, but obviously how crisp the freaking suit.
So beautiful.
Warner Brothers, and I said this, I think, on Real Emotion a long time ago with I think it was the Justice Con, when I was like, I just don't understand the process that WB is going through, because not only does the black suit afford you the mythos of the comic books, what happens to Superman after he's resurrected is the black suit, but it's also a toy. It's new costumes. It's a new look. It's merchandise up the ass. And they said no. Where is the process right there? Where is the mindset?
They don't fucking know.
Just talk about not knowing business, because they let people form and critique and change everything. Yes. Oh, I should change up. I should change my lock screen to that, because I have my right now my background. Oh, I think my phone's out there. My background is the 3 posters mixed together.
Nice.
Is my background, but I think Bruce Wayne is my lock screen. I'm gonna make this my lock screen now.
So my main pictures that I look at every day, all day, are my wife, my kids, but now it's gonna be my Superman. Like this is. I think I've said this maybe on a previous live stream, but I actually kind of preferred the Man of Steel black suit originally. I really like it. I thought it was well done. I like the absence of the gloss like this one has. But when I saw this shot, I kid you not, I was giddy. I was giddy like a child. Like, it's just so insane. Like, what? This and now I stand corrected. I still don't really fully care for the gloss, but holy hell, it's so good.
Because I don't think the suit was ever meant to look like it was, and the color grading they did was just so stupid. So now it's like this is what the suit was supposed to really be from the start. I think that's why it looks so freaking good.
Yeah, it's insane. I love it. Some of the other shots that we got were good, were cool. I like the suit. As Matt mentioned, it's part of the mythos of Superman. I love the idea of going with black. Still wish he had a beard and a mullet though, but that's beggars can't be choosers. But and just when we got this shot, I mean, it's super giddy. It's oh man, it's so great, so great.
And so, obviously, the cape flap. Look at that cape flap. Look at the cape flap behind him here. Look at that. Look at that cape flap. That's just beautiful. Obviously, one of the big things here, so we'll actually go back up a little bit where his head's ducked down, looking like Shane. There we go. We won't let him get too stretchy. So right there, ladies and gentlemen, is a boom tube.
Yep. So that is kind of spoilery for I think we know when this moment happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's fine. It is what it is. We'll get into other spoilers a little bit later, but man, yeah, so awesome. Such a great shot. And obviously now the intent of somewhat of that clip that was in Justice League, sort of. I think really what it was supposed to look like, and here we go.
Yeah, look at that. Oh man, look at that face. That is just beautiful.
I do oh yeah. Even his hair's blowing. I thought that was a cool detail. His hair, it's got the cape just flowing. Yes, yeah, so fantastic. I had a thought that just escaped me. I have no idea where I was going. I started to say something and went
just looking deep into his eyes.
Yep. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Talking about his eyes and shit. So I'm just gonna address the stupidity that I've seen all over the internet.
Oh,
now.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna get there.
Okay. Do you want me to hold off?
I have the tweets ready for it.
Perfect. So perfect. All right.
I figured we'd have a little bit more. We'll have a little bit more fun real quick.
Okay.
So we'll just share this screen real quick. I thought Mr. Colbert had this. I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh man, perfect. 4,000 likes, Mr. Colbert. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what they gave us. That's what we should have got. I mean, yeah, the WB thought this was the better idea. See, critics and those people that kept nitpicking over and over again. It's just, this is what happened. This is committee. This is auteur. You know, this is the difference. This is what happens. Go ahead and delay me a little bit here.
Yeah, actually, I think you and I were both probably looking for the same thing. But go ahead. Well, yeah, menacing. Just insane. You can tell he's back from the dead, and he is going to whoop some ass. That's something that has been missing from the live action version of Superman until Zack Snyder jumped in, was just the ability to fight, the ability to say, no, I'm going to do whatever it takes to, to stop evil. Really. There's a 4-screen steal right there. So boom. And I mean, that is what I was looking for. I'm like, where?
but yeah, I think that looks beautiful right there. So, okay, let's talk about the imbeciles. And, well, I guess actually let's do a couple more nice things. We'll share a couple more things here. I think it's this one I want to share. Yes, it is. Okay. This is one I posted. The old Ciarán Hinds quote from a long time ago. The movie that we were doing was better. And just, I mean, look at that. Look at, Darkseid. And then, just look at all that. This is what we're getting. And the studio turned that down. Like, that just blows me away. Just continues.
It's just politics.
Kate Cast. The Jay Oliva storyboard right here.
Yeah.
Even though he has him in the red suit, red and blue.
Well, I mean, he was filmed in the red suit, right? So
right,
so it makes sense. They kind of knew initially maybe where they'd be going. I'm still very curious where Snyder had talked about. He knew at some point he would want to change. He would want to change the suit to black. I wonder if he thought he would have like an ultimate edition or something.
Yeah, well, who knows?
Go back to the Shia LaBeouf. This was almost literally me at work when I saw it. Just like tearing up. Like, he's got a better beard and hairline, but you get the point. You get the
point. Standards. Anyway, this is the Tobey Maguire stuff, man. Get up. We'll talk about it later. Anyway. Okay, so now let me find the dipshits. And actually, I found. And what people ended up doing is starting a constant thread after this that I thought was hilarious. And it seemed like to me, it was one of the, I don't know, maybe one of the best ways I've ever seen, like, kind of just shit on somebody's crappy criticisms, their crappy take. I thought that, I don't know why, but we'll show it. But I thought it was actually pure genius that whoever started it, I thought it was pretty smart. So here we go. Here's dipshit number one.
Yep.
So this is not my Superman. This is dark, wrathful, evil. It's just saddened to behold. Guess I'll try my luck getting an accurate Superman on the Superman and Lois TV show this month, who is totally trying to rip off Zack Snyder.
I feel like to a point, some people just have to be trolling to piss people off.
When we get reactions, when we get to the Steppenwolf killing the Amazons, that's that person, I have a tweet here too. That person is purely doing it for the attention.
Well, 324 quote tweets, and a decent amount of likes. It is insane. And I will probably watch the Superman and Lois TV show. It seems somewhat intriguing, at least for the first season. But to compare the two and to think that this is dark, wrathful, evil. I don't know if you have the one where someone says, "Oh, he's just gonna be like killing people and ripping people apart." Do you have that?
No, I don't. I don't have that one.
So someone had mentioned, I want to say it was on Twitter. It could have been on Instagram as well. But someone had mentioned, like, why would I watch this? He looks like he's going to be murdering people, basically. I'm like, do you not understand? Yeah, look at this. And a lot of people had responded this way as well.
And
like,
I thought this was the most genius response.
This
is not my Superman. This is Dark Raffle. And they're showing all from comics to animation. I mean, it just goes back. It starts there with him. And it just goes from there. And people pull up the comics, the animated series. What is that? Is that the Fatal Five there? I forget which one that one is. What is that called? Where no, it's not the Fatal Five. God damn. Anyway, I'm sure someone's going to correct us. Anyway,
help us out.
And not my Superman, obviously from the animated TV show. I mean,
the animated one in the 90s.
Yes.
He's doing some of the same shit. And that's, I think, Jose, thank you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Elite. Yes. But what was there? Was there a group called the Elite? Maybe. I don't know. But I feel like people are just trolling to be dicks. And, I'm sure people heard some of the same, or saw some of the same bullshit, some other YouTubers or whatever, they want to call themselves, but that's the best advice that I just the comment that I just had up with Jose of just ignore the trolls, because that's unfortunately it's getting the reactions. Whether you're a shitty YouTuber, who is trying to get reactions off of the negative stuff and your scoops and whatever bullshit, that it's getting those reactions. It's getting out there, and they're fishing for different people, whether it's Ray Fisher, dad jokes, but they're just trying to get these reactions and trying to get the notoriety, whether it's just shitty Twitter trolls or pretend YouTube people or whatever. That's all they're doing. If you react to it, if you get them the engagements, then they're going to keep doing it. And
even if they're getting obliterated, and then they blame everybody for jumping on them. Like, I say something stupid, people start calling me out for stupid. You guys are assholes for calling me out. And and it's just pure victim mentality.
And I'm not going to mention any names or anything, but the YouTubers that I'm talking about that do streams and stuff like that, it reminded me of, and Matt may vaguely remember this, but in high school, and Matt and I are we're pretty chill dudes. Matt's a pretty chill dude. And same thing within high school. And this is freshman year. There's a guy who's talking shit. He's smaller than me. And he's talking shit. This is in freshman year science class. Do you remember this? And he's lipping off and mouthing all this stuff and like, oh yeah, and trying to gain a reaction. Well, he got a reaction, but it was the wrong one. And Matt's like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna react and we're gonna fight. And the guy hides behind a couple girls, like a group of girls. And that's what these YouTubers reminded me of. It's like you're trying to get the reaction. You're saying all this shit. You're talking crap about, obviously Zack Snyder and Clay Enos and Ray Fisher, and you're trying to get these reactions. And then when people react and they say, okay, well, we'll punch you or whatever the case, then you're like, oh my gosh, how can you condone this type of violence? That's what you remind me of, that bitch in high school. Excuse the language, but that's what you reminded me of. Is when you finally get popped in the mouth, and then all of a sudden
shoved up against a locker, punched,
exactly,
and everything else,
and then you realize that girls. And
you start crumpling down.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you?
I forgot about that.
What do you expect to happen? Stop saying shit. Stop playing innocent. Stop. Oh yeah, because we're inciting violence and all this bull crap. No, it's not.
Just to put it out there, it was self-defense because he hit me first.
Oh, sorry if I'm giggling too much. He did. Have you seen the clip that was in our latest YouTube video of Jim Carrey? Oh, that too. But I was talking about that was pretty much the reaction. Pull back the fist and and then he hurts himself. Yeah, that was pretty much the guy in high school. Hit Matt, and Matt's like, "You son of a bitch."
I grabbed him.
Not waited.
I grabbed him and I threw him.
It was self-defense.
I threw him against the locker and just started going full, punching him and kneeing him and everything. And he crumpled down. Yeah, and then he ran away. That was good times.
Sorry, I was getting a little bit fired up there, but damn, that's what all these
for Twitter. Anyway,
yeah, oh man, that's what all these Twitter people like remind me of. Like, you can't play innocent when you're talking crap. You know, and you know that we are passionate about this stuff. We're passionate. We love Zack Snyder, not only as a director, but as a human being. And, you know, you bring this crap out and we're going to defend him and, you know, maybe bring stuff a little bit too far.
It's also just the most ridiculous take. So now we can jump over to the Steppenwolf thing. So the Steppenwolf video that came out, which actually I don't know if I have a really good visual of it now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Did we... damn,
I'm trying to think of when. What did I sent you one?
Yeah, that was on Instagram.
Yeah. Shoot, I don't remember if I liked that or damn, that might be hard to find now. Oh, we're on the spot.
Yeah. Anyway, just believe us. So I can't believe actually we don't have that queued up. Shit. Anyway, so the Steppenwolf video that Snyder released. Actually, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. I can go to Vero. And there we go. Okay, so we will do this now. Share screen.
Sorry, I probably should be talking. I'm reading through the comments. I know
we're really
track.
Sorry guys, we're really behind on the comments. I know that. So let's blow this bad boy up. All right, so this is the Steppenwolf. If you for some reason you haven't seen this, my friends, Snyder put this out, the Steppenwolf versus the Amazons. Okay, where can I hit play? All right.
Oh, this is a show in a nutshell.
All right, I better back out of that. I was trying to make the screen.
There you go.
Big.
Now make it bigger.
Oh, but it
doesn't like it?
I guess not. I guess it won't. I just got to do that.
All right.
It won't let me.
That's terrible. Well, while that's playing, while this gloriness is playing, gloriness, what?
Hopefully it just goes on repeat here, so I don't have to keep.
Let me see if I can find what I sent to you.
No, it does not go on repeat. Okay. So anyway, I don't know how well anybody can see this because I doubt you can. I don't know, but man, people must have really cleaned this thing up because it does not look as good as what I've been seeing.
Yeah, a lot of people did. They zoomed in. Damn, when did I send that to you?
It wasn't. Oh shit, wasn't that long ago.
Well, this is awkward.
Well, okay. So at one point here, depending on how well you can tell, oh, I bet it won't let me do it because I'm live streaming. Yeah. Vero has that the policy stuff, so it freaking really Steppenwolf clip demonstrates Snyder hates. Yeah. See, this is where I'm going with it, Craig. That's why I'm trying to go with it. And go to Twitter. A Steppenwolf clip demonstrates Snyder's hate for women. Yeah, that's where I was going to go with it.
Oh, man. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I think, let me see if I can find it on Instagram. I know kind of the web version of Instagram is tough.
Oh, I got it. I got it on Twitter.
Okay, nice.
I got it on the Twitter, a better version here. Hold on. God, we suck. I have no idea what some of you guys fucking stay around sometimes.
Right? And the viewers will drop in. Get out of this shit show.
All right, here it is. Here's a cleaner version of it. It's not so bright. It's not reflecting so bad. There we go. Much better. So look at that. He's got arrows in his back. Boom. She's done. And wham. Yeah, you got to love that. Yeah, I think I think Snyder said a while back, like, this guy, he's a spiky fucker and he gives zero shits. Oh, he was like, how many fucks does he give? That's what the quote was.
Yep.
How many fucks do you think he gives? And yeah, that would be a negative zero.
That would be zero.
Zero, because even though he's getting tugged on, pulled different ways, oh yeah, right here. So unfortunately, with this moment right here, there were some people out there saying that this shows Snyder hates women because he's showing violence against women.
I didn't see that one.
Oh yeah, that was a popular one. Yes, when this came out, that one I saw. That one, that person was getting utterly quote tweeted to oblivion, but answering every single one and calling everybody a bigot. And that's where you just know that the person was doing it for attention.
Yep,
like they were just doing it for the reaction, the attention, and.
Yeah, where's speed?
I wish I don't know if I can find it, but oh yeah, right here. It was the David F. Sandberg. Is Pony Smasher. I was already going to see it, but now there's Steppenwolf smashing ponies. So, I thought that was great. Oh, and the official Snyder Cut account. No actual ponies. We're fine.
Making. I didn't see that. That's awesome. Oh man, you can just tell that this Steppenwolf is going to be on a whole nother level. He is going to be on a whole nother level, and I don't know if it'll quite be to the point where some of my favorite moments, whether it's in pro wrestling growing up or in movies, when you hate the villain so much that where the villain's not just cool, but you hate him so much that you're like, man, I can't wait till he gets what's coming to him. And the most recent thing that I can remember is in Immortals. What's the guy who plays? He was the wrestler. He was, you know what I'm talking about? He was in Iron Man 2.
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke. Thank you. Mickey Rourke's character in Immortals.
My bud.
What was so just evil, and by the time the buildup is there, you just want him to die. You cannot wait for him to die. And I feel like, and maybe not, maybe, because this is not an actual human being, it won't quite be that way. But I feel like that it's building to that moment where you're like, man, this guy Steppenwolf is just vicious. He is a prick, and he needs to die. Like, clear as day. He's chopping people's heads off. He's throwing horses. Like, no, screw that guy. He's got to get his. And so when you finally get the moment where Superman and the Justice League is whooping his ass, it's going to be insane. It's not going to be like, oh, okay, that was a nerfed villain, like we've seen in other movies such as Justice League, where you're like, oh, okay, he wasn't even that much of a threat. He was terrible. No, you're building him up as a threat where, you wonder, like, damn, how are they going to stop this guy? He's a dick. He does not care. He does not give two shits about human life. And it's going to be awesome. Or Themyscirian life, I should say.
Yeah, and there was people just saying that's what one of their complaints about Superman being, apparently, methodical and whatever the hell else. It was all that bullshit, being vengeful, wrathful. He's a villain you love to hate. Yeah. And I just thought that was funny. And yeah, he's beating up the guy that was just beating the shit out of the Amazonians. And we know how he's going to experience the end of his fate by an Amazon.
Right.
Yeah. And so it's kind of like it all comes together. That's the point.
Exactly.
This is when you just know people's bias are just so blinding. Like they're either doing it straight for attention, or they're just so ridiculously biased and they're so lost in their mental capacity that they just don't it doesn't resonate with them what they're saying. They're just like, I got to say this to get attention and get hate, or just point out something. And I don't think they even believe a single word they're saying.
Dude, that was such a great point. I didn't even think about that, of how now the emotion that's going to be behind Diana. Like that was
spoiler.
A great point.
I was trying to say Amazon. I was trying to leave it up in the air. Could have been Connie Nelson.
I just said
Hippolyta.
I just said emotion. She's going to have emotion.
You said Wonder Woman.
No, well,
you said Diana.
Yeah, I said Diana. Exactly.
You're giving it away.
She's going to be emotional. No, that's it.
Yeah, wait, now someone's going to cut that one out.
Diana's Wonder Woman? What?
No. Someone's going to cut that out. Jane says that Diana's emotional just because she's a woman.
Probably. At this great point, if this is Steppenwolf, then what the hell does Darkseid do?
Oh,
that's gonna be just insane. I love the latest. I'm like blanking on names of movies and characters and actors and stuff tonight, so I shouldn't try to go down this road. But the final movie of the animated series that was like Justice League Dark Apocalypse.
Yeah, Justice League. Yeah, Justice
League. Yeah, you know where I'm going.
Dark, Justice Apocalypse War Dark or whatever.
Yeah, something along those lines. Darkseid was a badass in that. He was a badass character, and to think we're not going to get quite to there, I don't think in this version of Justice League. But man, it's Darkseid will be on a whole nother level.
Exactly. Pretty sure that's the reason why that line is there.
Dick.
Apocalypse War. There we go.
Thank you. I knew it was like some long.
You want to take Garza's position as the intern? We'll pay you. Garza has to pay us.
Yep. Exactly. Hired.
You're in. You could be that guy we just point to, like, hey, what's the name? Just name it.
Yeah, exactly. Cue this up. Find that for us, please. We obviously need that.
If you watch Joe Rogan, we need a Jamie.
Exactly.
Jamie, what the hell is this?
Please help me out. I'm dying.
All right. So next, after all that epicness, I mean the blood too. Like we're talking about the blood. This so close, guys. So close. Little over a month. Anyway, so the next big reveal we got was a little bit of a mixed bag, I will say. I'm going to start off with that. So Variety Fair put out an article and showed us 2 new images of what Jared Leto's Joker will look like in the Knightmare. There we go. Leatherface and this right here, which I think he's giving the old Terminator thumbs up right here. So again, especially after we just did that episode and we're talking about trailers and spoilers being done, this was a mixed bag for me seeing this, because I would have loved to seen this in the trailer. Now I get why. This really kicks off the marketing for Zack Snyder's Justice League in a huge way. And Jared Leto is so big, he brings in a lot of different eyes that didn't see it. And I saw a lot of tweets that did not even know that Jared Leto's Joker was going to be in this, and it got their attention. Even people that were skeptical of Zack Snyder's Justice League, some were saying this got their attention. And they have some big followings. So it really did bring a lot of eyes and a lot of interest to it. But was it worth it? I mean, again, I kind of want to see this I would love to have seen this in the movie more than anything. And one of the things I saw somebody bring up was right here. Now, if anybody remembers, there was talks about what Jared Leto's Joker would be doing in the Knightmare. Now, this is all Knightmare scene, if anybody was confused about that. This is all Knightmare stuff right here. And one of the things was that he would be stealing a mother box. And I've been really curious now whether or not this that he's sitting on here is a freaking mother box.
Yeah, I completely agree. Oh shit, I'm like throwing my my headphones around. My initial reaction was, holy shit, that looks awesome. And then it was, oh, I love this. I love that edit. That's fantastic edit. My secondary reaction was, I hope this is worth it. I totally understand the business behind it, that they are trying to get as many eyeballs to go, holy shit, what? Jared Leto's Joker? And then even people who've criticized the tattoos, he's no tattoos. And then I saw some other people who criticized him not having tattoos when he had tattoos. One of the comments was, what's worse than a Joker with tattoos? A Joker who gets tattoos removed, or something stupid like that. But I understand the marketing hype behind it. They're really trying just to put this out there, and I get it. For streaming service and everything. But yeah, Matt hit the nail on the head. We just did an episode talking about the build up to BVS and how there are certain things that should have been left. I didn't even want this in the trailer, to be honest. When I heard about Joker, I wanted him in the movie, and then you finally see it in the movie, and this was one of those things where I'm like, okay, I get it. I hope it's worth it, but man, as a fan and as someone who's followed this whole time, some stuff being left for the movie would be cool. I will give credit in terms of the teaser that we got, and hopefully tomorrow's the same as well. But the teaser, I felt like it gave you enough, but left you wanting more. And that's the point of these, is give you kind of things that you're somewhat familiar with, maybe you've seen, maybe now it's a different version of that. But yeah, for sure. But maybe it's a different version of something that we have already seen, maybe in Justice League or whatever the case, like the Superman shot, but it's not giving away too much. So I appreciate that. Hopefully the final trailer we get is somewhat similar, things that we've already seen, but not giving up a ton. And maybe the Joker, I mean, it's out there now, so maybe the Joker will be in it.
I hope he's in it.
No, in the trailer. I'm talking about the trailer. Yeah. Sorry.
I thought you were talking about the movie. I was like,
could you imagine? He got cut out of Suicide Squad, or he got cut to shit, I should say. And then could you imagine Snyder's like, meh, I gotta save a couple minutes.
Now we can't have it 4:02, 4 hours and 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Oh man. Yeah, this is Leto's participation definitely opens things up. And I think Grace Randolph was talking about the Jared Leto was the key. And what she was meaning was that his involvement and his engagement into this thing could lead up to possible future movies, depending on how we focus on this. Because remember, and we talked about this in a lot of error cut things and stuff like that. I believe Screen Rant did an analysis of like, this version of Jared Leto's Joker is like one of the top Google searched items, things. And people are still very interested in Jared Leto's Joker. And now, I may have not got much love in Suicide Squad, and there's that vocal minority that's very loud about how stupid he looked and blah, blah, blah. But people, I think, realize that he didn't get a fair shake at it.
Absolutely.
And there's huge interest in this version of Joker and Jared Leto's Joker. And I think that is where she's talking about with the key to this.
That's been something that I think you absolutely, the vocal minority in terms of people who were just going to shit on it because of the tattoos and stuff like that, and it's a different version. But there's a lot of people that don't really care for the DCEU, at least from my anecdotal evidence on social media. That's what I'm pulling this from. There are a lot of people that don't like the DCEU.
Fine, Eric.
That didn't.
He's the big guns. He's the big guns. Is that better? Do you want to bring in the big guns? Does that make you feel?
But they didn't like Suicide Squad, but they were intrigued about. I wanted to see more of Jared Leto's Joker. There is a ton of people that are like that. That maybe there's Instagram pages that I follow, Facebook pages that I follow that don't really care for the DCEU. They've been very critical of it, but they love what they're seeing so far. In terms of the Snyder Cut, they've been very open-minded to that, to him finally getting to finish his version, and then also to Jared Leto's Joker. He needs a better opportunity to show what he's got. He's not going to get that in fully in Zack Snyder's Justice League because it's not a big part of it. But and maybe down the road, maybe it'll open up something, and hopefully HBO Max is paying attention. I think they are.
Yeah, hopefully, and you even see people. I see people here that they're half Snyder haters. They've been pushing back against a lot of this thing, but it's those people that say I'm a big Zack Snyder fan, but insert criticism here and stuff like that. But I've seen some of those now saying, okay, even I have to admit this tease is piquing my interest more than anything. I've seen so many people reacting to the tease and to the Jared Leto stuff. And we're in full swing now. We're in full swing, baby. And this is the kind of things that I think we should expect and hopefully see I'm trying to be optimistic and not so like, oh, we're not going to get it number 2. But I mean, it's really tough when, Snyder's saying that he doesn't, he can't even imagine, he couldn't even imagine himself being here now, let alone future movies. And that makes sense. And then with the things going on at WB, Is he really going to keep going? You know, and the fact that this isn't a series anymore, does it literally lend itself to HBO Max? Do they really care if he can make a Justice League 2 and 3 when it comes to in a series, in a way of a series? Can he do it? Is it proven or not? Because this is going to come out, and Snyder even said it's going to be a 4-hour straight movie. There's not going to be no cuts, no freaking intermissions, nothing. 4 hours straight. So yeah, and yeah, so hopefully things can keep going forward. But one of the interesting little things that came out today, predominantly from Grace Randolph, was that she was talking about. Let me. Okay, sure. There we go. So it looks like Tobey Maguire news is imminent. Marvel, don't you dare announce it on Sunday. So now there's this idea that Marvel and Disney are going to announce Tobey Maguire's involvement in the next Spider-Man movie on Sunday. Obviously the same day as Zack Snyder's.
This is news to me. I haven't seen any of this stuff yet. I've been so focused on Zack Snyder's Justice League stuff. I totally passed this by.
Yeah, so obviously, yeah, it looks like it's a possible thing. So of course there's a lot of little Tobey Maguire things going around right now. You know, this is mine. Him yelling at the paparazzi, get out of my way. So I don't know if Marvel and Disney have the balls to try to do it. It really, when Snyder put that thing about the Martian Manhunter quote saying there's a war coming, man, he wasn't kidding, because it looks like you're gonna have to be on all fronts between Disney, Marvel, and WB. You know, who you got to fight off. Yeah, it's
going to be BVS Civil War all over again.
I think it might be even worse.
Yeah,
it honestly might be even worse. So I just might have to like delete everything. Right. I don't know if I can.
Comic Movie Marks no longer has a presence on social media.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I can take some of these completely ridiculous comments. I don't know. Shit just drives me nuts.
I will say, to circle back a little bit on what we were talking about with possibly a sequel, and I am trying to stay optimistic that maybe this will continue, that there will be an imprint. Some of the optimism comes from the amount of people in my close circle that are like, holy crap, I'm ready for this. Even our friend Nick, he's told me a handful of times that I've spoken to him. He's the big criticizer of these movies in our circle, big Marvel fan, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. And I think he was sold after the first trailer, and now the rest of this is icing on the cake. And so hopefully that makes a big enough impact. If there's people again, this is my anecdotal evidence of people in my circle that typically were like, meh, what? This is a different movie. Snyder's. Is this a director's cut? They were confused about all this stuff, and now they're starting to see more of it. And, hopefully that lends itself to something else down the future. I'm not getting my hopes up, but I'm fingers crossed.
Yeah. But see, when you start looking at Jared Leto's Joker as being a part of a setup here, you got Martian Manhunter, his quote, you're obviously going to be introducing Darkseid in very ominous ways. What else are you going to do? I mean, he's setting up. I mean, I don't know, to end on what could possibly be just a huge open-ended ending. I don't know. It feels like he's setting up the movie and for more, but I don't know. I think he's just being optimistic, man. Good night, Russ. Thank you for joining us.
He saw, they hit the hour mark. This isn't the vodka stream, ladies and gents.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
I think Dave went like 4.5 hours on the last one.
Anytime he's had his on, I've bailed out early. I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I got 4 kids, man. That's what I'm blaming it on. I'm just old. I'm an old ass.
And yet you're the youngest probably out of all of us. Anyway.
I am. I don't feel like it.
Man, I don't know why I just really looked at that gray beard, man.
It's salt and pepper. Oh, I flex it. That's all that matters.
I gotta get fixed. If that's what that does to you.
Yes, I highly recommend it. Recommend it, gents. If you're done.
Well, I never got started, but I don't want to. Yeah. I never left the starting line, but I sure in the hell ain't gonna get anywhere near it.
It's you're in and out. You're good. You're good. Now, if it reverses, oh my gosh.
It's all Stephen Colbert's fault. The dude never shuts up. I know, without me there to shut him up half the time, he just keeps going. But yep, Zack Snyder's marketing, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh, and that was the other thing at the end of that teaser. Officially now that teaser was titled Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I did find a couple things kind of interesting though, that some people when they were doing articles and stuff were still tagging it Snyder Cut. And somebody actually asked him about it. And they actually said for the SEO purposes, Snyder Cut is better. So I did find that kind of interesting that you get more you get more reach anyway with the Snyder Cut. That was
maybe because it's established.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It's definitely a much more established name going forward, but hopefully with the marketing, Zack Snyder's Justice League will rise to that occasion. Ba-bum, ba-bum. And to meet those same kind of SEO numbers.
Sorry, I'm reading through some of the comments here. Yeah, I'm hoping probably around in terms of trailer length, hopefully 2.5 minutes will be cool. Snowy cut. All right.
Yeah, whatever. People always talk shit about how I talk.
Oh, did you say Snowy cut?
I have no idea. I'm just assuming that's what he's doing.
Possibly.
2.5 minutes? Yeah, for shizzle.
That's long, right? That's long.
That's how you look like that. 2.5 minutes and bam.
Exactly. You can look like this too.
2.5 minutes and 9 months.
Oh man, it's a lot of work. They break you down slowly.
So I think that's gonna end this stream, and I can't wait, guys. It's gonna build up. Trailer on Sunday. Be there or be square.
Nice. Way to sign off. Thank you guys, everyone, for joining. Thank you, everyone who joined this stream. You guys are awesome. I'm starting to see new people in the comments, which is fantastic. I'm not sure what our record is in terms of people joining, but holy shit, this had to be up there. You guys are fantastic. The people who've joined YouTube membership, we do have that. We give some sneak peeks. We have Patreon and all that good stuff as well. But if it wasn't for you guys, this is exactly what we wanted to do: build an awesome community of comic book movie fans. That's it, and you guys are awesome.
And we're going to be continuing our Road to Justice League series as well. Seen a lot of good reactions to that. Our last one, my computer was yelling at me. There were still some things I was trying to do to that to make it look a little bit better. I had some notes that all the little last bits I was going to do after everything got put together. And then my computer just was not having it anymore. And it was becoming a task to add in all the little things that I wanted to add in and adjustments. Like there's this one part where we're talking about the Marvel and DC wars, and I just have the two guys saying fuck you to each other. Well, originally I was having DC and Marvel logos on each one of those people, but the computer started freaking out on me to add a picture on it. So I just left it alone because I thought it would cause an issue.
So what he's saying is help us join, our YouTube membership and our Patreon, buy some merch. We got merch all over the place, help us out so he can buy at least a processor. Those are like what, $300, I think.
I have no idea. $300. But it took 2.5 hours.
Compatible.
2.5 hours to render that thing.
Agreed, Marcus. Agreed.
Oh, thank you very much, Marcus. Yeah, no, that was tasking, and it was how big was that? I think that was 5.5 gigs sized video. So yeah, it was pretty goddamn
5.5. That's large. That is huge.
That is huge. 5.5, guys.
Yeah, that's exactly what she asked. How big was that? 5.5?
Oh man. So many things that we talk about at work.
Terrible.
We make those jokes all the time.
We are terrible.
Like how long is it? Somebody always goes, it's a giant 4 1/4. We always do that. It's a very lame old man running joke.
Absolutely.
Give this man his taxes. I don't get no taxes. Trust me.
He pays for my kids.
Yeah, I have to pay for fucking Whitebeard's
America.
Pirate Whitebeard there.
On that note,
steals all my booty. Anyway. All right. In case wait, what? Oh, yeah, I did see that text. That dude. Yeah, he did shout us out. I saw a couple people commenting that he brought us there, and I went to his page, and he did a whatever that thing is, community page thing, and he got a bunch of engagement. And thank you to Tex for shouting us out, man.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
You're the bigger channel now, dude. So
yeah, that's super cool. We appreciate it.
So thanks to anybody that shares, anybody that does anything sharing wise, brings up any of our stuff to anybody in any way is always helpful. So that's. In case I
was just gonna let the comment section do it. We can just sit here.
Okay, fine. Yeah, go ahead, guys. Sign us out. Matt has a fun house mirror above his bed.
Bam, you know it. Off the rails, like anybody. Always.
No, they're not gonna sign us out.
That was horrible. All right, so in case I don't see you.
That's not how it goes. Good night, good afternoon. No. It's good evening.
Oh, good afternoon. Good evening. And
good night.
Bam.
There you go.
Thank
Vibrating
you.
bed.
Vibrating bed. And stream.
All right, guys. Adios. The pen is blue. The goddamn pen is